Hey, I was trying to write some multi-threading code. So here is a
Think of thread.
here is a very good video which I suggest everyone watching. Just from the first view of this video, I can tell you that this video is genuinely really good. I haven't watched it myself, but I know it is good. And trust me,
Threads
so
as smaller
trust me.
units of a process. Let's start.
So if you have some knowledge of OS, then unptab, then a thread is the smallest unit of execution. For example, if you want to create a process, this was Rust, please leave this. I have to go in C files and let's make a what we call make a folder mkcd threading and okay, whatever name is, it's fine. If it works, it's fine. Include not iostream std il.h and main n. Okay, now what we can do is no, just don't save. I don't care. Main.c. Oh, come on. I'm not a kid. Okay, so if I have to create a new process using this C file, what I can do is use the fork function, not let. Let is in Rust and JavaScript, but not in C. Let's say int PID equals to fork. We do a fork, and if the PID is equals to 0, then that means it's the child process. If else, if it's not equal to 0, else if PID is greater than 0, then it's the parent process. Else can't possible. Come on. As ensured by OS itself. Nice. Is the parent process? This is the child process. What are the chances if I try to compile this code? I'll face an error. Yeah, pretty much 100%. This is ergonomic C and include stdlib.h. Now good. Huh? Man fork. It's in unistd.h. Okay, unistd.h. Now let's gcc main.c. What the? Okay. And we got the output. it works. And I can either wait in the parent process. See, a parent can either create a process. If this is a parent, then it can either create a process. Correct. Better you understand it in such a way. This is the parent process. It's gonna exist the same way. It's created a parallel child process. Why I say parallel? Because both of the processes run differently. Parent is detached to the child. The data can flow from child to parent and parent to child. That's inter-process communication. That's a different story. But what I want to say is that a parent process will stay, but it will spawn a new process. Correct. Now, if the parent exits before the child process exits, in the process table, the entry of child process will be there. So it will be so the entry will not be deleted till the parent reads that from the resource table. That is, I guess, a zombie process. And if the parents exits before the child process exits, that's a orphan process, something like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the information. I'm going to read the status code of the parent process when exited, and I'm going to wait till the status of the child process is not known to me. Status, and I have to pass the address is C status. And now let's see what's going on. So where is wait declared? Man, wait. Okay. It's a built-in command. Cwait. What about wait system call? Okay, there might be other waits at the bottom, pretty much the bottom. Let's see. Okay, this is the wait, sys/wait.h. Okay, sys/wait.h. Good. This should work probably. Yeah, it works. Now the thing is that the child process runs different and the parent process runs different. We can okay, so let me tell you what fork command does. Fork commands just create the exact copy of the original parent process. You define that if the PID is going to be 0, then automatically the code that will be defined for the child process is going to run, and if the PID will be greater than 0, then the code of parent process is going to run. Okay, so when the copy is created in the child process, the PID is going to be greater than 1, so the status will be like the parent process is going to wait till the child process is going to exit, and the exit status will be passed to the status, the wait, the status variable in the parent. And the child process when it's going to run, the same code is going to produce the PID equals to 0 for the child process. I can printf if I want. Printf percentage, what I have done, percentage s, the child, or better, the percentage d, the child process PID is PID, and printf, not s printf, okay, delete this. I don't want this. I can cut this and paste this here and can paste it there like this, and the parent, not parent, nice. The child process PID 0 and the parents process PID something something, which is not the actual PID of the running process, is not the actual PID of a.out, but it's just something else. We can say it's for internal tracking. You notice that we can't put a new line character before this. Nice. Now when I got two processes done, when I got two processes spawned, then what I can do out of them? I can make one of the child process. For example, if I want the child process to do some compute and then print the answer to that compute in the standard output, or in the if possible in some file, and then I can see what, like, then I can make the process do something. For example, I can do it, I can make it do some compute. Let's say it has to do a compute, and if I define a function which is some formula, you give it int a and int b, what is it is going to apply some equation to those a and b and give you some output. Let's say I'm on a circle. No, not 2D, not 2D. I'm on a sphere, and I have to find the third coordinate, the ABC C coordinate, and for that I'm providing the A and B. So easy, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this power A and 2 plus power of B2, and I don't know how to use power function. Let's see, man paw mathlib, okay, double x double y. I want to see how we actually use it, the signature of it. Crazy, I never saw it that way. Okay, it returns a double, returns a float, and just give me a float, powerf. Just simple, give me a float. And it also returns a float. It's maths.h. Crazy it is. Powerf. x raised to y. So it's a raised to 2. This shouldn't be wrong actually. Conceptually is correct. Let's check on ChatGPT. I did include math.h, yeah. And define reference to power f. Hello, क्या हाल है? Three and four and fourth as equals to, I'll get the result here and then just print it. I guess I have to stop the stream.